afternoon on this Saturday, July 21st. I'm my husband. I'm my son. My other son's not with us. It's about 1:15.
And she's vlogging and driving.
I'm vlogging and driving. We're on the turnpike. There's no other traffic. I'm literally just going straight. Anyhow, we're on a road trip, but we don't know exactly what we're doing yet. I mean, we know one stop. That's it. We only know we're going to one stop. Why two?
Whole Foods, or not Whole Foods, but Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. But we're going to visit my mom and brother's grave. So we're definitely stopping there. We know we want to go to Trader Joe's. We brought a cooler with ice packs with us so we can go to Trader Joe's. Beyond that, we don't know what we're doing. We're going back and forth. And I'm sorry if the sound is really bad. It's raining. I don't know if you can tell in John's window there, but it's raining.
We don't really need to, I mean, other than the two things that we just said, we don't really need to discuss anything. You just need to decide if we're going to do it.
We were talking about maybe stopping and going to Pittsburgh, because Pittsburgh is about an hour and a half past where my mom and brother are buried. Because there's a restaurant that John really likes there. So we were going to go, and we were going to spend the night in Pittsburgh. Because my in-laws are coming back from the beach today. They actually, well, no, they're probably not back from the beach yet, but they should be leaving the beach soon if they're not already gone and heading home. And we assumed that my mother-in-law was not going to have lunch tomorrow, but it sounds John's texting with his sister.
No, I am texting one of my nephews who's pretending who's got my sister's phone.
Okay. So he's texting with one of his nephews, trying to figure out what's going on tomorrow, because we assumed that she was not going to have dinner or lunch because of the fact that they're literally just getting back from the beach today. And, you know, we figured that she wasn't going to have lunch tomorrow, which is just fine. That's what we were planning. We were planning on going to Pittsburgh and spending the night in Pittsburgh, and then come on the way home, stopping at Trader Joe's and just coming home. Now, apparently, my mother-in-law might be having a lunch tomorrow. So we'll see. He's trying to figure that out now via text. But we are definitely going to stop at my mom's grave and my brother's grave, and we're most likely going to go to Trader Joe's. Now, if he finds out that we're having lunch tomorrow, we will probably just go to State College, go to Trader Joe's, get some food there, and head home. If he finds out we're not having lunch tomorrow, we will probably go to Pittsburgh. So, we don't know what we're doing yet. All I know is that it's almost 1:20, and we will be where my mom and brother are buried in about an hour and a half, somewhere in there. So, anyway, we'll talk to you guys later, let you know what we're up to. I'm just kind of sad that it's raining.
We do seem to visit your mom's grave. It snows.
Yeah, the last time we went, it was snowing.
Out of the blue, it started to snow.
Yeah. Well, the first time we visited, my aunt was there. Out of 7 days a week, 365 days a year, did my aunt show up. Now, my aunt and my grandmother still live in that area. That's where I was born. So my aunt still lives there, and she was there. Like, out of all the days in the week, all the times in the days, she was there. I don't know why she was there. But anyway, that happened. And then the next time we went to visit, it snowed, like John said. And there was enough snow that 2 days after we went, when my brother went, my footsteps were all still there. So he's like, "Oh, you went to see Mom and Jeffrey?" And I was like, "Yeah, how did you know?" He's like, "Well, there was footsteps all over the place." Like, okay. And I told him we were thinking about going. I did not say that we definitely went, but I said we were thinking about going. So, but now it's raining. So, yeah. We didn't win the Mega Millions last night.
We did. Sorry.
We do have a Powerball ticket for tonight. But
We do.
just one, yeah. I bought one in the grocery store yesterday when you were killing the spider.
Oh
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to driving. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Well, we made a decision on what we were gonna do today. It's actually much later than when we talked last. It's 6 o'clock. And we already stopped to see my mom and brother, and my grandmother actually is buried there as well. So we spent a little bit of time there, and amazingly, it's been raining from our house till a little bit before we got there, and then after we left there and started on the road again, it started raining again, and it is, you can see it's raining right now.
Yes.
But while we were actually at the cemetery, it didn't rain, so that was good. But right now we are in the closest Trader Joe's to our house. We are in State College, Pennsylvania. It's actually, there's like 2 Trader Joe's that are like an hour and a half from us, and this is one of them. So we actually just finished up in there. We actually brought a cooler with us. So we are at this one. There is an altar right there, and I'm very tempted to go inside, but I don't think I'm going to. Nick's back in the back seat, popping like a plastic bottle of water. My mother-in-law is having lunch tomorrow, so that is why we are heading home tonight.
Yes.
We're not going to stay at a hotel. We decided against staying at a hotel. Nicholas wishes we would have, right? First of all, he was on the fence, and he was like, I don't know if I want to go do this, Mom. I don't know if I want to go stay in a hotel. And then he was all in, and then when we decided we weren't going to go, he was all in. That's when he decided he was all in. So there's my darling husband. He took the cart back while Nicholas and I stayed in the nice dry weather inside the car. I was gonna look to see if there was a Sephora anywhere near here, or anywhere near between here and home.
Okay.
But my mapping software, my Waze isn't working. Yeah,
I'm
on 3G, which is why it was saying it wasn't working. So I'm assuming if I'm on 3G, I'm assuming you're on 3G.
Not necessarily.
That's true. My phone is weird. I actually probably need a new phone.
All phones are weird. I got LTE.
You got LTE. Just go into Waze and type in Sephora and see how long it will take to get to the closest Sephora.
Alright.
But anyway, we are going to head home. We got the groceries now. John put some of the perishables. Did you get all the perishable stuff in, or just some of it?
Most of it.
Okay. John was putting some of the perishable stuff back in the cooler. He also bought a growler of beer where we stopped at dinner. SEPHOR. He got a growler of beer to bring home, and that's in the cooler as well.
The closest is Sephora Park City.
Oh, it's Lancaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going there. Anyhow, so I guess we're gonna go home. It's like 6 o'clock. It'll take us till about 7:30 to get home. We actually will probably be home about 15 minutes after Neil gets home. And we're probably gonna scare the crap out of him because we told him, like, we packed a suitcase and we left this morning. So, well, I guess it was this afternoon when we left.
Yes.
But we're probably gonna scare the crap out of him because we're gonna walk in and he'll be like, "What happened?
Yeah,
What's wrong?"
Why aren't you in Pittsburgh?
Yeah. He's gonna be very concerned that something went wrong.
Gosh, I don't know if it's the lighting.
It
but
is.
I look like, I mean, I know I'm
You
going.
look very, very tan.
I'm super tan.
Yeah.
But Liz is like ridiculous tan.
Part of it's because I'm so pale.
Yeah, it doesn't help. No lie. It makes my teeth look white though. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Anyway, all right. I guess we're gonna head home. I told them I was tempted to go into the Alta over there, but
Well, if you want to go,
I don't think
go
I'm
now.
going to. I don't. There's nothing calling my name right now. Actually, that's not true. There's one thing that I really want. I want the Norvina palette from ABH, but I don't think it's out yet. I don't think it actually comes out till this coming week. And Kathleen Lights just posted that she came up with a collaboration with ColourPop, and I'm very tempted to buy that whole collaboration. But with my luck, it'll probably be sold out by the time I get around to looking at it. So, are you okay?
Stretch my leg.
Oh. Anyway, I don't think Norvina palette's out yet. I might go check
You want to go check?
and see. I don't
We
know.
gotta hang up of the blog.
All right.
Go check.
We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Well, it's 11 o'clock and we are home. Obviously, you can see by my cluttered up room. But anyway, we made it home. And Neil was surprised to see us. He thought we were lying to him about leaving. And we're like, no, really. We just changed our mind and came back. But he was surprised to see us. He had gone out to one of our local pizza shops and had a sub for dinner. And he was like, I feel so guilty eating carbs. It's like, he's trying to do the low carb with me because he wants to lose weight. Not because he has any medical issues or anything like that, but he just wants to lose weight. And he's found that if he like really watches his calories and eats less carbs, lower carbs, it's been working for him. Yeah, I miss my carbs so much though. If I could have just a loaf of bread, like a hoagie roll, I would do that. I go to the nutritionist in a week, and after I see the nutritionist, or the dietitian, I'm sorry, I'm going to try to find an, what are they called? The other doctor that specializes in diabetes. I'm just drawing a blank on the name. I've been having problems with verbal recall today. But I'm going to find the other doctor, endocrinologist? I don't know, one of those doctors, whichever doctor it is that does diabetes specialty. I'm going to try to find one of those after I see the dietitian. So yeah, I'm going to see the dietitian a week from Monday. So by the time you're watching this, it's Sunday. So a week from tomorrow, a week from 2 days from now, I have an appointment with the dietitian. And after I meet with the dietitian and talk through some stuff with her, I'm going to look for another doctor. Look to see if she can give me any recommendations. The dietitian, give me any recommendations. Yeah. But we're home. And right now I'm getting ready to go to bed. I don't know what everybody else in my house is sitting in the living room right now watching a movie. What are they watching? Not Van Helsing. It's a Hugh Jackman movie where they're going after Dr. Frankenstein. I can't remember what it's called though. It might be Van Helsing. I can't remember. Anyhow, they're out there watching that movie and it's 11 o'clock. It's after 11 o'clock and I'm getting ready for bed. So we got all the food we got at Trader Joe's put away. I realized I bought 2 of the same thing. I was buying cases of protein bars and I wanted to pick up 2 different types, 2 different flavors, and I accidentally picked up 2 of the same flavors because they had the stack of one and they had a second version which I wasn't buying, and then they had a third version which is the one I was going to buy, and one of the I ended up getting 2 from the first stack, not because I picked them both up from the first stack, but because in the third stack apparently the top box in the third stack was actually the first flavor. So Neil's like, don't worry about it, because I was going to buy it for him. It was a s'mores flavor. He's like, don't worry about it. I'll just eat I ended up getting 2 boxes of cookie dough flavor. So he's like, don't worry about it. I'll eat the cookie dough. It's no big deal. I don't mind that. And John said he's going to eat some too, so it's fine. But anyway, we got all the Trader Joe's food away. Yeah. So, I'm ready for bed. It's been a long day. I cried a lot of tears. Cried a lot of tears today. I spent some time talking to my mom, talking to my grandma. Her name was Nim. Well, her name wasn't Nim, but that's what we called her, Nim. And talking to my brother. And Nick got out of the car and stood with me for a little while, and he asked me why I was so sad. And, I told him, I said, Nick, at some point, Mom and Dad are going to die too. We don't live forever. And then he got back in the car, and then he started crying because he was telling John, because John stayed in the car, he let me have my time. He was telling John that he was so sad because he didn't want the Thomas family to die. And John tried to explain to him that we weren't going to die for a while, that we were still very young, and Mom and Dad would be around for a while. And Nick just, he really struggled with understanding. He struggled with understanding what we were trying to say. But he was very upset for several minutes because he didn't want our family to die. like us, like John, me, him, Neil. He didn't want us to die. So, yeah. Anyway, today I'm thankful that my husband humored me and that we literally drove for like 6 hours today. That's okay. That's okay. Anyway, I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope you all are having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.